Hello, how are you? Today I brought you an easy and complete meal for your lunch or dinner. Besides being very healthy, it also helps with weight loss. It has fewer carbs, no wheat flour, no gluten, it's high in protein, very filling, tastes delicious, and on top of that, it's cheap. You're going to love it. Stick around until the end, you won't want to miss it. If you love easy, quick, and healthy recipes, you're going to love the channel. So go ahead, subscribe, and remember to turn on the bell to receive notifications because we have new videos every day with recipes and tips. If you like recipes like this to lose weight for lunch, for dinner, like this video, and I'll come back here and make more recipes like this for you. And tell me what you can't miss at lunch or dinner if you're thinking about losing weight. A salad or grilled chicken? What do you usually have at lunch or dinner when you're focused on losing weight? Write down here for me in the comments, as this can inspire me to make other different recipes too. Let's start by remembering that the ingredients, quantities, and nutritional information, as always, will be down here in the description and in the first pinned comment so you won't miss it. All these details are there. Let's heat up our frying pan here. I'm going to put the olive oil in here. Remember that I have videos here on the channel talking about which are the best and worst oils for cooking. I have a video talking about lard, a video talking about olive oil. I'll leave them here below in the description. In the olive oil, I'm going to saute the onion. First, I'm just going to add the onion here because I want it to brown and become more translucent, clearer at the beginning before adding the other ingredients. Remember that onion is a wonderful ingredient, great for our gut. It has low carbs, it's a fantastic seasoning, and it's excellent for immunity. These days, everyone is concerned about that. Onion is part of the allium family, the same family as garlic, so they are wonderful ingredients for us to consume more in our daily lives. I even have a video here on the channel talking about what happens if you eat onion every day, along with several other foods too. Check it out in the description. Let's wait for this to brown first and then I'll add the other ingredients. Hold on. It smells like sauteed onion, a wonderful smell. Now that the onion is more golden, I'm going to add some other seasonings. I'm going to put in a bit of red bell pepper, which I love. It's also very rich in vitamin C, beta-carotene, and I'm going to add the green bell pepper. If you don't like bell pepper because you find it hard to digest or it gives you heartburn, some people really feel that way. You can skip it or you can add tomato, paprika, or garlic. Put in whatever you like to season it. Let's let this saute well because the smell is amazing. And hold on, I'll be right back. Look, it's already well sauteed here. Now I'm going to add the grated carrot. This carrot is raw. I'm just going to mix it in quickly. Remember that carrot also has a low amount of carbs, it's high in fiber, and it contains beta-carotene. So this recipe here is packed with antioxidants, super healthy. I'm going to add some salt here to make it easier, and I'm going to put in a bit of cabbage. I'm going to add a little water here at the bottom because I need the cabbage to cook. So I'm going to mix it in here. I'm going to put the cabbage on top here. Remember that cabbage is really interesting. It has a lot of fiber, provides a lot of satiety, and has very few calories. It's one of those foods that has a lot of volume but very few calories and carbs. You can eat a large amount, and it's really versatile. I'm going to wait for this to wilt because the cabbage will wilt a lot, and then I'll be back so we can go from there. Wait. Look, I'm going to show you how much that volume has already decreased. It really shrinks because the vegetables cook and wilt. Now I'm going to add a bit of sweet potato. This sweet potato is already pre-cooked, but it is al dente, not too soft because I don't want it to turn into a puree when I mix it here. Of course, if you want to use raw sweet potatoes and add water here and wait for it to cook with the vegetables, that's no problem either. It will work out just the same. I'm just going to wait for it to finish cooking a little here, and then I'm going to take it off the heat and wait for it to cool down so we can move on to the next step. Just get it warmer, you'll understand. Hang on. So, I've organized everything here because I said I would wait for it to cool down. So here's my frying pan, everything is cool now. Let's set that aside. I have the eggs here, so let's beat them. Remember that I have videos here on the channel talking more about what happens if you eat eggs every day, whether eggs increase cholesterol or not. And remember that eggs are a cheap source of protein, which we can add more of in our daily diet. Many people today are eating less meat, whether for philosophical or financial reasons, concerned about the price of meat, chicken, and fish. And remember that eggs are a high biological value protein, so they're a great option as they provide essential nutrients. I've beaten the eggs here, so I'm going to add a small amount of salt for taste. I'll add a little black pepper and a bit of paprika. The paprika stuck, let me get my spatula here. Because paprika, besides giving a beautiful color and a special flavor, has a lot of antioxidants and is excellent for vision. So if you're looking for more of these benefits in your diet, you're going to love adding more paprika. Here in this egg mixture, I'm going to incorporate right now our vegetables that we had sauteed earlier. So I'm just adding them in very gradually, and we really had to wait for it to cool down. Otherwise, it would have turned into a scramble here. So let's mix it with the spatula to make sure everything doesn't stick together. And now I'm going to add the vegetables here so that everything is well coated. I could even do this directly in the frying pan, but when we mix it separately like this, we guarantee that everything will be covered in egg. Because when you turn this egg here in the hot frying pan, what happens is that sometimes one part starts to get more cooked than the other. It won't give that beautiful texture that we want. So I've mixed our preparation well here. And now I'm going to grab the frying pan back so we can finish it up. Hang on, there's still a special ingredient. Now I'm back with the frying pan and I'm going to add our mixture here. Before you add it, mix it again because the tendency of the egg is to separate and sink to the bottom. So we put the mixture in the frying pan. After I carefully place and level it here, I'm going to gently turn the heat on the frying pan to low. Don't put it on high heat or it will burn and not cook properly. There's a large amount of vegetables and eggs here, so proceed cautiously. So, put it on medium heat and cover it, as that will make the cooking process easier. So, look, it's already well distributed here. Sometimes there are more parts with egg, so I want to balance it out here. And now we cover it and wait for our skillet recipe to be ready. Hang on. Look, our skillet recipe is ready. I kept it on low heat until the center was cooked, so there's no need to flip it. I'm going to cut a piece here, and since it's already well cooked, I won't even need a knife to cut it. Just look at that wonderfulness. I'm just going to lift a piece here so you can see it better. The smell is amazing. You're going to see this wonderful consistency now. Make it at home and tell me what ingredients you're going to use for this recipe. Look, I'm going to show you a piece here. Make it at home and you're definitely going to love it. Look how delicious. So tell me, which vegetables are you going to use for this recipe? I would love to see your comment, like the video, as that helps me a lot. And share it with those who will enjoy it. Let's work together to spread this good vibe, which is what I want here with the channel. And now... And it's interesting that the ingredients are cheap. They are ingredients that we always have at home. But really, sauteing the onion and pepper well makes all the difference. Make it at home and you're going to love it. The cabbage is mild. You're going to enjoy it. See you next time. Bye.